What's up, party people? It's April, the Sci-Fi Mombie. I am a 45-year-old, fueled by caffeine, working full-time Mombie, raising 3 kids. And as you know, I like to talk. I like to talk life, love, relationships, kids, families, culture, the Orville, books, movies, music, television, the Orville, Star Trek, Star Wars, and above all, sci-fi. So, gotta read you a little disclaimer, okay? Because we all know in this land of disclaimerisms, I like to steal mine from other people. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Mrs. Dadman, for the inspiration of the disclaimer. Warning: the following stream or content is intended for persons 18 years and up. If you are under the age of 18, please seek the approval of your parental unit before watching my show. Please and thank you, because I care about you, and sometimes I'm a weirdo. It's true. Okay. The views expressed here at Sci-Fi Mombie are from, wait for it. No, I'm serious. Wait for it. Me. If you do not like them, too bad. Just turn us off. It's not that hard. Click stop. Click X. Click whatever. Just don't watch. Just don't listen. I don't care. I'd rather you turn me off than be a total Richard or a Karen. Life is too short to be a Richard or a Karen. Some of the jokes expressed here at Sci-Fi Mombie might offend you, but too bad. That's my sense of humor. And if you don't like it, like I said, turn me off. All people are welcome here at Sci-Fi Mombie. There will be no religion or political banter here except once a year, but done in deep respect and courtesy for everyone. So that means at the beginning of the year, and we're done. I know this is an election year, but we ain't doing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm burnt out. I will vote, and I will encourage you to vote, but I won't tell you who I'm voting for, and I won't want you to tell me who you're voting for. All I'm going to say is exercise your right to vote. While here at Sci-Fi Mombie, respect and nice speak are key. Anyone not following this will be bounced from the chat and banned from the channel. Sorry, guys. My right, my channel. There are 2 mottos here at Sci-Fi Mombie, but you know we have more than that. If we humans were all the same, life would suck. And my favorite of all time, the fun never stops at the Sci-Fi Mombie house.
Please say that now, Sci-Fi Mamacita.
I say, what's up, party people? Welcome to Tuesday, September 24th. How's everybody doing today? Pulse check. Hey, Curtis Selby, how are you? Hi, Penny. Hugs to you as well. Thank you all so much for being here in the chat. Curtis, that's just fine. You go ahead and be cloaked because I know you're probably working. I'm on my lunch break, so I get it. So just finished up on Mrs. Dadman's channel, and maybe some of them will filter on over here, but not much is going on today. And so let's just jump right in to some good news. I get all of my good news from goodnewsnetwork.org or the Today Show Hoda's Morning Boost. But today we're using Good News Network. The essential conditions of everything you do must be choice, love, passion. Nada Bollinger. Love that quote. I've heard that quote before, and I keep meaning to put it up somewhere, and I always forget, but somebody used it today. So wonderful. So scientists are trying, this is science news, trying to grow red blood cells or bone marrow cells in the lab so that we don't have to do the very painful bone marrow transplants. They, bone pain sucks. I should know. I've had my sternum cracked. I've broken my wrist. I've broken my ankle, broken my thumb. I mean, the bones around my thumb. Vic has broken his leg. With me, as always, is co-host Vic.
Hi.
And what did you just realize?
Tomorrow, Inside Out 2 is coming to Disney Plus.
Oh, tomorrow, Inside Out 2 is coming to Disney Plus. We's gonna watch it. Yeah. So, but just to have this kind of advancement in bone marrow is amazing. So it's a team of Australian researchers. They're trying to morph these cells in the lab and then transplant them into children. They're trying it in children. So the Murdoch Children's Research Institute in Australia is the first team to ever try the common procedure of taking human cells from hair, skin, nails, and using a process to reprogram them back into multi-power stem cells. Nice. See, recycle. That's a theme I find on goodnewsnetwork.org is they're really big into recycling. And to me, this is a form of recycling. Your body sheds these cells. So why can't we extract them and reuse them somehow? So, but it looks like one of the researchers actually won a Nobel Prize. Nice. So, way to go, guys. So let's see. Have they transplanted any yet? I'm reading through here again. They're hoping that it will cure leukemias and bone marrow failures. That'd be good. At the time this research and experimentation was going on, an 11-year-old girl named Raya was at MCRI receiving a bone marrow transplant from her mom. Oh, so they tried some of the cells. Okay. Well, wonderful news. Good. I knew, I always say the next person that's going to think up the next amount of, the next fuel cell is born and they're already working on it. Well, here's the next generation of people who are going to revolutionize medicine for human beings. Just amazing. So good job, guys. Fishermen sacrifice daily catch to rescue huge whale shark found in their net. Wow. So these guys were fishing off Malaysia and they accidentally caught a whale shark in their net, and it was a juvenile. So no reason to, kill it or, injure it. So they helped it get free, and they lost money that day, but they did a good thing. So I think that's amazing news. Amazing. Let's see. Wow, the videos have been viewed 2.2 million times. That's great. Oh, they don't have the video posted. Currently, there's no robust estimate of the whale shark population because they are a global migratory species that inhabit deep water. The species is considered endangered by the IUCN due to the impacts of fisheries, bycatch losses, and vessel strikes, and is one of 6 migratory shark species protected by an international treaty like whales. So I didn't know that about whale sharks. That's fascinating. Let's see here. Oh, this is a news story that just popped up. Boy kidnapped 73 years ago is finally found just in time to read. Aw, that's great. A 6-year-old boy who was kidnapped from California playground more than 70 years ago has been found thanks to his determined and unknown niece. Luis Armando Albino was reunited with lost family members when they discovered he was living on the East Coast thanks to a DNA match with his niece, who had never given up hope of finding him. The story begins in 1951 when Albino and his brother Roger were playing on a playground in West Oakland. A woman in a red bandana arrived in a van and said in Spanish that she would buy Luis some candy. Instead, she kidnapped and flew him to somewhere on the East Coast and raised him as her son. Diabolical plot succeeded in spades for the kidnappers, and despite Albino's mother never giving up hope of seeing him again, 73 years passed with the breath of the whole country separating them, and she died in so she never found out that he was okay. But I guess the brother was dying, and because the niece had done the homework, the brothers were reunited. And here's a picture. These are great stories. See, here's the good that is coming out of those, ancestry.com and all those other wonderful DNA databases, So congrats, guys. I'm so glad that you guys got to reunite once more.
I think the best part about that is that he was still alive after all that time.
Yeah, that is the best part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Vic brought up just a really good point that he was still alive after 73 years.
Yeah.
How many stories do we hear where that doesn't happen? A lot. So one beautiful ray of sunshine out of so many horror stories that go wrong. You know what I mean? So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so here's some stuff about rhinos. This rhino had a limp and a broken leg. And so surgeons, instead of putting the rhino down, because she was only 2 years old, they decided to go ahead and attempt to do surgery on her. And they used equine surgeons, and they used what they do for horses as the template. And they got her back up on her leg, and she's wearing a cast. So her leg's healing fine. Let's see. Of course, she was born in captivity. So a lot of rhinos, because of the hunting going on, that's how you're going to see them. It's sad. She underwent anesthesia for about 5 hours. Here they are fixing the ulna. So this is the first procedure of its kind. They couldn't find one across the globe where it's been done before. And they were worried about casting her limb. They were unsure if the cast would be strong enough or how Amara would cope with such a restriction on her limb. But she's up. Oh, they got a video. Let's see this. Yep, she's up and walking. Isn't that great? Well, she's got a hobble for now, but, No, this was before the surgery. Here they are doing the surgery. They're casting her leg up. Boy, this reminds me of Vic. They fixed this rhino's leg, kind of the way they fixed yours. So, good. Yeah, poor rhinoceros. But yep, she's doing fine. She's doing good. All right, well, that's your good news of the day. So, hi, Mrs. Yay, Mrs. Raid. Hello, John. Where'd it go? John. I'm sorry, I'm not going to butcher your last name. I apologize. But welcome to the chat. Appreciate you being here. Mrs. Great show today. So much fun. Your laptop needs to plug in. I know we started out with Loki this morning, Penny. I actually came back to Loki. So Peach got me watching Loki again. I forgot that his show was on that early in the mornings. He has a good show. They had a good discussion this morning about movies. That was great. So gonna tune into that and then switch to Mrs. and then do my show. I think it's awesome sauce. So yesterday I started talking with you all about AI because Andy Serkis, if you know who he is Gollum or Smeagol in the Lord of the Rings movies. And he's the head, what is his name? In Planet Planet of the Apes movies. He's the head ape. But sorry. He is working on a movie where he wants to use AI characters. And, after the strikes, it was a provision in the union contracts about there's certain things about AI. And I wanted to, just kind of continue the discussion. What do you all think about them using AI? Caesar, thank you, buddy. You're awesome. I knew it was like right here. And I was like, oh, that's what happens when you get old. I lost my marbles 24 years ago when I had kids. I like to joke about that with the kids all the time. You guys made me lose my marbles. How are you, buddy? I hope you're having a good day. But it's a big sticking point because Warner Brothers wanted to do the last season of Snowpiercer without any of the cast, and it was all AI generated. Well, of course, they threw a big fit, and Warner Brothers dropped that idea, and the cast, got off the strike and came back. Okay. They had most of it like filmed already, and then the strike happened. But anyways, me personally, I don't know if I like that idea. I mean, I could see AI helping us in like certain spots, but why should we allow it to take over for somebody who needs a job? That's the whole point of movies. I mean, even though they're a voice actor and they're probably going to be paid to scale. Whoop. Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. Kids. So, what are your thoughts? I don't know. I just believe that there's some good things that AI can help with, like medicine, and I don't know what else they're using it for right now. I know there's some bad actors using AI to cause mischief. But the one person I really wanted, to discuss is not here. So it's just a way for the studios to make more money without having to, exactly. I agree with you, Mrs. I don't think it should be. And they're even using it to write. And that cuts writers out who are already getting less pay than they would have before. And even I've noticed even half the time when they use AI, it doesn't remember or has been introduced to the older episodes. So it's rewriting some of the stuff that's already been, in shows. So what's the point of using AI to write if it's, it's weird. It's ridiculous. So, but yeah, I agree with you, Mrs. What do you think, buddy? Penny had to go charge her laptop. Anybody else? Oh, that's fine, Curtis. I understand. I was kind of lurking during Mrs. Show today, on and off. I mean, so lawyers are using AI to write their, oh my gosh. Are you serious? Oh, that scares me. Oh, that scares me. Yeah. I mean, my goodness, you went to how many years of law school and you're putting your trust into something else to write your brief for your client? Really? So that's scary stuff. Wow. I have to look into that one some more, Mrs. before I choose a lawyer if I need one in the future. Walk in, do an interview. I'm sorry, but are you using AI? Okay, sorry, you can't represent me. Hey, Snortopoopas, how are you feeling, my friend? Doctors have been using Google for several years to help. Yeah, I've heard that, and I brought that up to my endocrinologist, and he said that is something that the hospital chain I go to, they are not allowed to use Google or Wikipedia to look up anything. They're only allowed to use certain resources. Like they buy a subscription to like LexisNexis that has all the medical journals. So that's just crazy. That's crazy. How's your mouth feeling? Feeling okay? Well, good. Good. Yeah, dental work sucks. I know how you feel. Sorry, I'm fidgety today. I think it's fine as a tool, Buddy says. I think it's fine as a tool, but it cannot create on its own. It takes from input. Yeah, I agree. Input and other established data. That's why it was really weird that when they were using it to write stories for different shows, it just kept repeating some plot lines that had already been used. Like they hadn't uploaded the old episodes for it to reference. Yeah, it was pretty bizarre. Yeah. My daughter is a TA and students try to use AI in their essays. You know, there's a new show on FX and it's called The English Teacher. And one of the episodes was about AI and the kids were using it to write their term papers. And one AI, instead of putting the word in, was putting the emoji. And the kid turned it in just like that. And then there was another one. The kid used chat, that one, what's it called? Chat GPT. No. But anyways, that one. And every time it would write her a paragraph, it would put copyright its name. And I was just laughing. Yeah, Chat GPT. And it was like, this is a copyrighted statement from and the principal goes, the kids are in charge. And the teacher's like, no, we do not use that. And he's like, well, it's the future, isn't it? He's like, I don't want to deal with these kids. So yes, exactly. Because they have found that some of the AI does plagiarize old works. And you're going, what? Yeah. So it's a crazy, I steer my kids away from it. I also steer my kids away from Wikipedia. I mean, sometimes it can be reputable, but as Admiral Teague has shown us, he's gone in and changed because you can go in and edit stuff that people have written. And he was doing it to mess with somebody. And this was a long time ago. I think it was like a year ago. And it was like something on a Star Trek one. And he was going in to mess with the person. And the person would go right back in behind him and fix all the stuff. And he, you know, he's found, just to be ornery as he is. But yeah, people do that. People go in and change. Like if you find fact about your show and you put it on Wikipedia, people can go in and remove it.
Yeah.
All that work you did on Wikipedia. Hey, Vic.
Hi. Speaking of, there's this series on YouTube that's called, what is it called? It's called It's Actually Me, where celebrities go and they create new social media accounts and they reply to what different people have been talking about them. And there's one I saw of Megan Thee Stallion where she went on her Wikipedia page and edited in that she also said one of her inspirations was her mom, because that wasn't included on the Wikipedia page for some reason.
Well, and then somebody took AI and made a fake sex video of her.
Gross.
Yeah, she won her lawsuit over that one, I'll tell you that. So it's the same with art. Yes, I've noticed that. I was kind of playing around with, like I was kind of looking at AI to help me like build countdowns, and it was stealing other people's work out there. And I was like, nah, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna do that.
Not...
Oh, Snorter Poopus is waving at you. He had dental surgery.
Yeah.
So wave. Yeah. Buddy says we have plagiarism tools we have to run our assignments through before submitting them, but it's basically correct quotation and rewriting statements in a different way to pass it. Oh, fascinating. I don't have a Wikipedia page yet. Oh, I don't either. I don't either.
Yeah,
I have an IMDb page, but I built it myself.
Yeah, I'm most likely gonna have to have gallbladder surgery. So
yep. He's got his scan Thursday. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So,
which just goes to show how useless the gallbladder is. If any issue just
well,
has them.
it
I mean,
serves
it
its
does
purpose,
something.
and then sometimes they just go wonky.
Yeah.
It's a family thing, you know.
Yeah, but it doesn't serve enough purpose to where, you know, they try and get it fixed. Most of the time, if you have an issue, they just say, okay, let's cut it
Curtis,
out.
that's high.
Hi.
So Buddy says if you copy the base of the text, it would basically tell you how to rewrite it to pass the plagiarism. Wow. It actually tells you how to do that? Holy crap. That's scary stuff. That's scary. Oh, he says prayers for you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Yeah, we could use a lot of them because I got to go to the doctor today after the botched ER visit Saturday morning.
Why are you feeling worse today?
Well, it's still sore, but the hospitalist wasn't happy with what happened, so he wants to see me from Dr. Johnson's office.
All right.
I'm worried that I'm going to walk in. He goes, "Hey, guess what? You need surgery." Please don't say that.
Yeah.
I don't need more surgery. Well, the next surgery I really want is skin removal surgery, but we'll see if that ever happens. So can wish in one hand and in the other.
Yeah, that would hurt here.
I know. I'm just being nice during my show. So. All right. Good discussion today. Let's see. You can jailbreak Chat GPT and get it to do all kinds of interesting things. It still has some limits. Ah, fascinating. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen like Google AI technology able to recreate Doom using different video clips on the internet and make it look like it's playing.
Have a good day,
Doom
Mrs.
By like reconstructing, you know, it's actually really interesting.
Yeah.
They only show it in short clips at a time because, you know, it's still in its infancy, of course. So there's still some glitches and everything.
All right.
But it's really interesting that AI can now run Doom essentially without even actually running Doom.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Skynet is aware.
More like Google is aware.
I couldn't help myself. Okay. Yeah, Google Alphabet is aware. No, there really is something. What was it I was looking at the other day? Somebody has actually opened a company and their product is called Skynet. No, torture us some more with that crap. No, go ahead. Yeah, we could. No, go ahead. You could tell us. We can take it.
Oh no, they're gonna become aware.
Dun, dun, dun. So, the fun never stops at the Sci-Fi Mombie house. All right, well, I got to get going. My lunch break's almost over, so let's get into Mombie's Daily Boost. Here we go. Hey, it's September 24th. Can you believe this month is almost over? Holy crap. If your channel is having events or live streams, please email me at sci-fi-mombie@sci-fi-mombie.com. I will add them to Mombie's Daily Boost. Oh, thank you, Start. I appreciate it. Please continue to support B from O and his family after the loss of their precious little baby boy. You can donate at the GoFundMe link here. I don't believe they've reached their goal yet. So, but please check that out. I get all of my countdown to the holidays from calendar.com. It's 37 days to Halloween. It's 41 days to the U.S. presidential election and other elections, of course. It's 65 days to Thanksgiving. It's 92 days to Christmas. It's 99 days to New Year's. And it's 143 days to Valentine's Day. This year is just flying by. Flying by. I met this group at Tremendicon, and I'll probably see them this weekend at ExtremeCon. They're the 417gamesidekicks.org. They help disabled individuals participate in conventions and gaming nights, and they also help them bring their role-playing games to life. So if you would be so kind as to visit 417gamesidekicks.org and drop them a donation, they do all this amazing work by donation. So thank you guys so much for what you do. There are so many great fall festivals in your area and around my area called the Ozark Mountains. So get out there and find something fun to do. Don't sit at home. Don't stare at your TV. No, I'm kidding. Don't stare at your computer. I know I get sucked into that myself. Get out there. Have some fun. Some of them are free. All you got to do is pay for food if you even want to drink, So I know I'm working on laundry too. I'm sure you can hear my dryer running. That's the bad part of having your office in your kitchen. So get out there and find a fall festival that you'd like to attend. The Gallois Center for Arts and Entertainment, which is our oldest restored movie theater, it was built in 1926, is showing The Princess Bride this Friday, $8 to $32. You can buy your tickets at galloistheater.com or call the box office at 417-863-9491. Extremicon is this weekend, September 28th to 29th at the St. Robert Community Center located at 114 J.H. Williamson Drive in St. Robert. You can purchase your passes at extremicon.com. Weekend passes are $20. Day passes are $12. Sci-Fi Mombie will be there on the 29th. And I will have buns. So be prepared. So, and if you buy an adult pass and you have children under the age of 12, they get in for free. So check that out. I hope to see you there. Please stop and say hi to me. I want to say hi to you. I want to get to know you guys. Next year, I'm hoping to have a booth there. So just say hi. Missouri Anime Fest is this weekend, September 28th and 29th. Saturday, it's 10 to 6. Sunday, it's 11 to 5. And I keep forgetting to put the featured guest on here, but she is the voice of Knuckles on the Sonic cartoons. You can purchase your passes at MissouriAnimeFest.com. They start at $40, and for a day pass, it's $25. And if you're active military or a veteran, your weekend pass is $30 and your day pass is $20. Gallois is hosting Fear Flicks. They do this every year. It's a double feature, 18 plus event. Sorry, guys. I know some of the kids, they won't even let you come in, even if your parent says, okay. Sorry. So first they're showing Scream at 7 o'clock. Then there's a costume contest at 9. And then Texas Chainsaw Massacre is at 9:15. It's an $18 ticket. You can purchase those at galloistheater.com or call the box office 417-863-9491. Rocky Horror Picture Show, which I got clarification. It doesn't say it's 18 plus. So I believe they're letting everybody in to see this one. If you buy this pass, it's a $35 pass before September 30th at 2 p.m. You get the admission ticket, you get early entry, you get a commemorative t-shirt, and you get a full interactive kit, and that does include concessions. So doors open at 7 o'clock. So buy your VIP packages at galloistheater.com or 417-863-9491. Planet Anime Kansas City is October 18th through the 20th. Admission and membership start at $160 and trickle down from there. It's going to be at the Kansas City Convention Center located in downtown Kansas City. You can buy those memberships at planetanimekc.com. And the featured guests this year are the Has Been Hotel voice talent. Yay! So check that out. Mrs., who rated my show today because we rate each other, has a morning show Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific time, called Morning Musings. It's your daily dose of birthdays, celebrations, memes, motivations, puzzles, and above all, recipes, forgot that. And above all, positivity. So check us out. We have a good time. Mrs. is having a block party tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. She's going to build that adorable little Enterprise D right there. So come join us for her block party. Mrs. is starting a new show on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, where she's playing Lego Fortnite. She's just going to putter around it. So check that out. Mrs. also broadcasts on YouTube and Twitch. So you can catch her on either channel. Really good time. Mom Days with Mrs. and Angelo's her child, are Monday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And you can check that on YouTube, Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, her Twitch, or Angelo's Twitch channel. Tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, Mr. Dadman Walking. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that just came out of my mouth. Dadman Walking 55 with Daisy Blossom Flower Child and JT Kirk are going to review Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country. This is one of my favorite Star Treks. But yeah, it's always a good time when they review. They did a whole series on Buck Rogers. They did a whole... they've done a lot of different Star Trek movies. We actually have Dadman liking Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan. So we're excited about that. Dadman also hosts a show with Bucky's Crafting called 2024 SEC and Michigan. I'm a Mizzou fan. College Football Weekly. It's Wednesday nights at 10 Eastern, 10, 9, 8, 7 p.m. Pacific. And you can watch that on both of his channels, YouTube and Twitch. I have a series right now until Halloween. It's Your Turn to Scream with me, Sci-Fi Mombie. And we got to add a kitty to the logo, because we've got sweet cadet Daisy May. But tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we're watching Child's Play. Tomorrow night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we're watching Cabin in the Woods. And then Thursday night, it's Scary Movie 3. So come join us for a horrifying good time. All right, open your calendar. Okay, you got it open. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Oh, it won't let me. Darn it. Okay, so open your calendar to October. Locate the 23rd. Mark it down. Okay, ready? Sci-Fi Mombie is celebrating our 2nd anniversary with a big special at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. We're going to have panelists. We're going to have a wrap-up of Season 2. We're going to preview what's going to happen in Season 3. We might even show some bloopers. So come join us for a rockin' good time. The weekly show that started it all is on Sunday nights at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, which it's kind of been taken over by It's Your Turn to Scream, but that's okay. So come join us. We start the show like we normally do with news of the week and a topic, and then we jump into movies. You are currently in the Galactic Cafe. I do that Monday to Friday, noon Eastern, 11 to 9 a.m. Pacific time. We chit chat, pop culture, good news, bizarre news, space news, science news, and above all, sci-fi. Actually, we pretty much talk about whatever we want. So come join me every day, Monday to Friday. I host a show called Sci-Fi Mombie Studios. It's becoming my business name. It's fantastic. And we do Futurama Mondays at 8 Eastern, 7 Central. We also do Murdoch Mysteries for the first time on Wednesdays at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. And on Saturday nights at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, we do The Muppet Show. By the way, thank you, Dr. Omega, for all of your amazing graphic work. I bring him an idea and poof, he reads my mind. He's so good at this stuff. So thank you, Dr. Omega. Co-host Vic, aka Victoria Matrix, has his own show now. It's called In Drag. And it's on Friday nights at 10 Eastern, 10, 9, 8, 7 p.m. Pacific. I got to change all my slides. We talk about LGBTQIA plus kind of topics. Plus, we talk about other things that we don't talk about on Sci-Fi Mombie. And we're currently doing a watch party for RuPaul's Global Drag Race All-Stars. So come join us. We have a good time. All right, disclaimer, warning. If you receive a DM or a Facebook Messenger message from me soliciting you for money and they drop my children's dead names, it's not us. We've had a problem with scammers. They tried to take over our Facebook. They tried to take over our Messenger. I have it stopped, which is wonderful. So we have 4 legitimate ways that you can donate to Sci-Fi Mombie, and every dollar that you donate goes right back into the production of all of our shows. That's all we use it for. We do have a Ko-Fi account, so please buy us a cup of coffee. You can do a one-time donation. You can do a monthly donation. It's ko-fi.com/Sci-Fi Mombie. We also have a PayPal account if you scan that QR code right there, or you search us by mombie8@gmail.com. You can donate. We also have a throne where we've asked for some tech gadgets. We've asked for some crowdsourcing because I'd love to buy Mrs. all those Lego sets, but I can't afford them all. So, I've asked for some help on those. We've also got some giveaway ideas we'd like to do, but it's throne.com/sci-fi Mombie. And we also have Patreon memberships. They're $5 a month. You get exclusive content nowhere else. And it's kind of like the dress rehearsal for when our YouTube account goes monetized, which it's happening. We're creeping up there on our watch hours. So thank you all so much for choosing to follow and watch our content. There's so much you can be watching out there on YouTube or Twitch or, anywhere, but we're so thankful that you choose us every day. So thank you. We have our own merch shop at sci-fi-mom-b.myspreadshop.com. This lovely logo right here was drawn by David Cabiza. He is the co-author and illustrator of the Orville comics. And we put that logo on anything, and we have extended sizes in all of our clothing. So visit our merch shop. If you can't find something, let me know, and we'll work to build it together. And we also have our own website, which will be back up on Wednesday, sci-fi-mombie.com. It'll have all of our social media links. It'll have a link to our YouTube channel, to our spread shop. You can send us an email, sign up for our newsletter. Check out the Sci-Fi Mombie security team. Check out Vic's new page in drag. And if you click the link to our YouTube, it takes you to their adorable little videos where you can watch the Sci-Fi Mombie crew be ornery. So check that out. Wednesday after Wednesday. And last but certainly not least, we are all over social media. We stream daily to the Meta platform, which is Facebook and Instagram. We also stream daily to X, YouTube, and Twitch. We are currently 35% of the way on our TikTok. Our Twitch channel could use a little bit of love. So if you would, please go out and follow us on both of those platforms if you have them. We also have Threads, Discord, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Blue Sky, Counter Social, IMDb Pro, Mastodon, and Patreon. All right, party people, I better get back to work because I got to go to a doctor's appointment soon. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you later tonight for It's Your Turn to Scream with Sci-Fi Mombie. We're watching Child's Play. Later, party people.